Hi, underwater boy. I don't have settings to be filtering, so I don't know why your message was retracted, unless that's something you did. Welcome. I do nail art designs. I'm still setting up, waiting for everybody to get the notification. I don't recognize your name, so if you're new here, welcome. And are you interested in nail art, nail polish, all that fun stuff? Do you know what nail stamping is? As for those of you watching on the replay, here is what I was folding up so you could see. I made diamond as a Maniology ambassador. I have hit diamond level. So that is my news in today's live. I will share very briefly that I have a mani done, and I'm going to cover part of that up because as what ends up happening, you touch things and then you end up with paper cuts and other things, and I just don't want to deal with boo-boos and nail polish remover. Hello, hello, hello. How is this? Happy Thursday. Okay, so for the nail art, nail stamping, what do I have here that is still? Hi, Kai. How are you? Hi, Melissa. How are you today? Are you going to be going live later? Live later? Words are hard. Having trouble talking today. Oi, oi, oi. Yes, it is interesting. I am looking forward to what you are able to do with yours. I tried mine. I think I tried mine. Did I? I've been doing a lot of things on this, all the social medias out there, and my brain is a little foggy and fried. So I don't remember where I've been, on the interwebs of things lately. I'm confused. I don't remember. I know I did it. I got the box. I know I shared it. I'm pretty sure I did the artwork. Oh, let me finish the stamp before everything dries. I have news. I have news to share. Oh, well, that's just fantastic. I'm excited about my news, and apparently, okay, this is not going to be another one of those days where I drop them upside down the wrong way while they're still wet and mess up all my artwork. That's just not going to be fun. I want to make sure I don't have any wet. Yeah, but that's what I sorry, I thought I meant, I know I did my unboxings and whatnot, but I'm confused. I think I did my art, but I could be wrong. I got diamond. Thank you. Because apparently I reached platinum or whatever it was. I don't even remember getting the thing. So I have to go back through and figure out. I have to go figure out, all my levels, because I don't. I remember getting the gold. I know I got gold, but yeah, I can't. And basically, apparently, I made it in November. I got platinum, and now I'm diamond. And I'm like going, wait a minute, how did we miss one? But all right. Because I know my gold one, um, basically I got an email from them that said, hey, can you please update your address? Because apparently when I changed my address, and I know I changed it because I'm good about that. I used to work at the post office. So like the first thing I do is change the address everywhere. It takes me like a week. But yeah, I go to all the sites that I know that are important, and systematically I go through, and I'm just all day long. That's all I'm doing is updating the addresses on places. But they got it back. It took 2 weeks to get to here, and it got sent back, and then it took 2 weeks for them to receive it and then email me. So a month later, because I went back in my settings and went, oh, it is there. But I get so many emails and I get so much stuff. And even though, I mean, the emails that I have pretty much are mostly dedicated that I use for maniology and all that neat stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Whatchamacallit, is dedicated to just nail stuff. And I still get so much emails and I get, lost and confused. So needless to say, I didn't notice it. And then I sent them the information, and then I guess I sent an email like about a week or two later, because I was waiting on other packages, and I was thinking, okay, that's my ambassador. I was so excited to get the gold. And it was probably, 10 days, 2 weeks later, I went, hi, just wondering. And they said, oh, sorry, we forgot. So it was like another month later. So I finally got the gold. I was so happy. And I remember getting the gold because obviously of the significance of that. But then I don't remember getting the one after that. But there's that. I mean, it was either very anticlimactic and boring to the extent that it didn't register. I was just like going, what the heck? So I noticed, because I was thinking, okay, I know when, and I know when I got the gold level, and I'm thinking, okay, there's been enough orders that have gone through. I should have reached the next level. And I kept searching and searching, and I didn't see anything. But then I've also had issues with my Maniology account, not always getting the emails and things that I'm supposed to. It's like everyone goes, oh, well, this, specific email came in. And I'm like, oh, but I didn't get mine. So I would have to email them going, can I get the, and they would sign me back up. I don't know why. It just kicks me out. So there's that. So, like I said, I sent the email and said, what level I'm at? And they said, oh, well, you're diamond. And I sent back going, I don't remember getting the one before that. So they sent this one off. And again, it took 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they finally, because they just got it day before yesterday, I think it was. Yay. And I did a Halloween mani. Robin was like, you need to paint your nails. I'm like, okay, I'll paint my nails. And then I'm working on going through stuff, and I reached into a box, and there was like how when you get a package of, the item that you get has that paper, kind of glossy paper with the instructions or the picture or whatever. It was in this box. And as I reached in, I didn't realize I got a little too close. I didn't realize how sharp it was. And I got me a couple of paper cuts. So I'm like, oh, those are not fun. So I'm kind of all covered up so that I don't get the owies. And they're not happy being underneath the covers. Oh, yeah. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I'm sorry to anybody that, that thinks Christmas should be the first one. And I understand why. But at my house growing up, Christmas people fought. Like we didn't even get to open packages and they were already fighting. It's like 7:00 in the morning. And Thanksgiving is kind of like my next favorite because there was food, and there was a lot of food. That the leftovers lasted a week, because it's not like my parents didn't have the money. They did. It's just, yeah, they're icky, and it takes like a cut would heal faster. The paper cuts take days to heal over. So yeah, it's not like they couldn't afford food. They could. It's just my mother was not very diligent in the shopping of the things and of the buying of the food things. So there was not always something in there that if you were hungry you could go eat. It was like flour and mustard and all kinds of other things, but it wasn't like you could really cook anything. So it was kind of one of those things where you go, yeah, all right. So Thanksgiving was fun because, hey, there's food. So why that one was my second favorite. And then Hear me now. Oh, fantastic. My mic died. The one I was wearing. So that's the nice thing about things is that you can't. Okay, just a moment. Oh, you can hear me now. Oh, okay. I was like going, okay, did the plug go off? Yeah. See, I usually use one and then I swap them out and recharge it. And I forgot to, after my video things the other day, I forgot to swap them out. And I was thinking, okay, do I have the plug in the wrong way? I don't know what's going on. Okay. I was just yammering about my shoes. I got my new shoes from Crocs. They were on sale, regularly $64.99, so $65. Crocs was having a sale that was, I want to say 20% off or something, so they were 40 something. And then with the discount I got from T-Mobile, because I'm a member of T-Mobile, gave me 30% off and free shipping. So basically free shipping, and the shoes were $32 plus tax, so $34. So basically $65 shoes I got for $35, basically half price. Yay! I like them a lot better than I thought I would. They're surprising in the sense that the inside is, it's a plasticky feel, and I really didn't like that. And then there's these little teeny tiny raised bumps that kind of hurt my feet. So Hubster picked up a pair of those little cheapy inner soles, and now they're a little too tight. I'm waiting for the inner soles to kind of squish down, but I like them. I feel like though I can't bend at the toes, you know, where you have the, they don't bend real well. So I breathed in and now I'm coughing. Sorry. I apologize for coughing in your ear. So they don't bend real well, so I feel like I'm wearing clod stompers. I used to do the ethnic dances, clod stomping, and like river dance. I used to do all those. So I feel like I'm wearing those shoes because that's what they remind me of. The only difference is that clogs, hello, they resemble them so much. And we used to call the other ones, it's called clogging because that's the type of shoes you wear. Clogs are more of a shoe, whereas Crocs are they got holes in them. So that's the only difference. And because they're more, I mean, I usually wear things that are like the fake Birkenstocks, little sandals with the wide brim that goes across. So my feet are mostly bare, and now they're kind of inside something, so they get a little warmer than normal. But outside of that, and they're higher up. My sandals were usually like half an inch, and these are like 2. Anyway, Hubs are like, so do you feel taller now? Not by much. Oh well. I'm a lot tired. I have been doing a lot of the social media stuff because I'm trying to get higher up on TikTok. I'm trying to grow my channel on TikTok and share things back and forth. So I've been spending a lot of hours over there. It's kind of wild. I'm still trying to figure it out. TikTok in the back channels is way more confusing than YouTube is. YouTube is point and shoot. TikTok has all these, do the gems, here's the roses. You have to do so many things so that you can go live. Oh, that's right, I have to go live today. Ah, so he literally does have clod stompers, but they're brand name clod stompers. Hey, yeah, he's due. If if his shoes are more than 25 years old, he is due. And GrandmaMiMZi says he can get a new pair. So if that makes any difference, like Simon says, GrandmaMiMZi says he's allowed to get a new pair of shoes. And to not go get the cheapest pair on the site, he needs to go get a nice pair, a comfy pair, with all the fluffies and whatever, and get a couple of the sparklies that go in the holes or whatever those things are. I don't know. I'm not spending your money, but I'm just saying, if you're going to buy Crocs, they're a little bit higher price of a shoe, and I think they're still having things on sale, so he can go pick himself out something that's in $100 range and go get a nice pair of shoes. My dad would buy the Red Wing boots. He would spend $300 or $400 on these puppies. Hubster says that phrase that I'm going to adjust so that we're politically correct, that I could sell ice to people that live in the snow. I'm sitting here going, yeah, okay. I was at it's kind of funny. I had joined a program that it taught you a lot of things. It wasn't just kind of like one main subject, but it taught you like all the aspects that you needed to do to be successful. And at one of these events, because basically they were all in different states, and they would, draw different people, because they would have little mini convention kind of things where it was like a training event, and you would go for 3 days. So you'd be there on Friday, you would show up. Hi, Bailey, how you doing? So you would show up on Friday to go check in, get your motel, do all that neat stuff. And then they would have something in the afternoon, and then they would start it like at a dinner type thing for the evening, and let everybody get introduced and kind of acclimated to stuff. And then it was all day on Sunday and all Saturday and all day on Sunday. But Saturday would go till like 10, 11. Some of it would even go till like midnight. And then you'd have to get it really early on Sunday because they would be starting again. And then Sunday would end like 3 or 4 to give people time to, catch whatever direction you needed to go home. So in one of these events on Sunday, we did get done a little early, and I was sharing. One of the gals got a rental, and this was before all the new houses you can do. It wasn't an Airbnb, but it was something like that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just tired because I've been, playing all the social games, trying to up my standing, so my level, so I have a higher ability to do things on TikTok. But outside of that, I'm good. So we were there kind of closing things out and, ending our afternoon on Sunday. And the other gals that I was sharing the house with comes in and is like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I'm just this, and I really don't do things, and I can't sell stuff. And one of the gals was going, oh, you left this in the shower. What is this? And I went, oh, that's my hair stuff. So now I'm explaining the process of what the hair stuff is and how you use it and why I like it. And they all look at me and go, what do you mean you can't sell nothing? You just sold us on this stuff. I'm going to go check it out. I want to go get me some. Okay. So I guess that's why I made Diamond. Hey, Bailey. I already told Melissa, but I appreciate y'all. I made Diamond in the Ambassador. I only have one more level to go. Like wild, absolutely wild. And thank you to all those who have done what they did to help me reach my goal to get to be at the diamond level as an ambassador. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm doing Halloween nails. Oh, I'll take off my, I got an owie boo boo. I was going through a box and got a couple of paper cuts, and so I'm all covered up so I don't hurt my stuff. So I'll show you my, Robin said my nails being naked, I needed to paint them. So we did a mani. Thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, see? Anyway. I'll just put it on those two. So yeah, I'm over here going, I think I want to do more Halloween stuff. Halloween is my jam. And so I say this over and over again since the federal government has decided they're going to stop printing pennies. So you can't say penny for your thoughts. You now have to say a nickel for your thought or a dime. And you can't save your pennies anymore. You got to save your nickels and your dimes, because in like 3 weeks, right, we're going to have that box, that big special box. Got to save the money, honey. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so sorry. I've been excited for 3 months. More than that. I mean, seriously, I'm telling you, it was like the beginning of January. I'm going, okay, where's my Halloween box now? I am just, see, and that's where I got the butterfly. I did on my pinky. Oh, good gosh, I hate that glare. Now we need the lights and all, but I can't figure out how to not get it. Come on, focus so you guys can see. So there's the butterfly. Thank you. I like this one that does the pumpkins, like how the other one we got a couple months ago did the strawberries. I like the pumpkins. I really, really like the pumpkins. Yay, hey, 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 hey. Don't mind me. I'm a wacky granny. No, Melissa, you're my timekeeper. It's like, you gotta keep track and let me know when you gotta go, and I'll sign off and follow you over. No, I need to redo that one. What am I doing? See, I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Daughters always call when you're off doing something. It has to do with that. You give your peoples your attention, and then they get to a certain point in age or longevity of things where they go, oh, I'm going to go entertain my own interest, and you're like, yeah, but we're not going to spend time together anymore. No, because kids go to school and they get friends and spouses and other people. They get other interests. They're used to having you around all the time. And then when you decide, well, y'all are doing your thing, I'm going to go find my thing. And then next thing you know, they're like, well, wait a minute. You're not here paying attention. No, you're off doing your own thing. Why are you mad at me? Because I found some. Now you want my attention when I'm doing something else. Now is the time you want to really? Oh, I do too. Don't get me wrong. But mine physically are, 700 miles away, so it's not like they can easily visit on any one given day, just because the logistics of it would not be feasible. But that's what the interwebs are for. Nope, why am I not getting this today? I'm tired. When you have a bad hair day, or when your dinner doesn't come out, your nail art doesn't work either. This one just did not want to stick. Thank you. Thursday, your son, wife, and grandson came over, and Sunday, both my children and all 3 of my grandchildren came over. We had a barbecue and a great time. Wow, that's awesome, amazing. I'm so happy that you got to visit with your family like that. Mine, we just do it where they put everything on the big screen, you know, and I just watch everything while they do stuff for the, when they have events or something. Or my daughter will just call and, she plays a game on her phone, and for years I didn't want to play because she's like, Mom, can you go do this? Because I need just one person to come in and do this thing so I can get to the next level. I just need one person, and I can't get any of my playmate, the people that she's hooked up with in her group. It's like they've all did it for other people, and so they can't come back in and do it for mine. And I don't know, it was like the most boring thing in the world. I was like, no, I'm not playing those games. And oh, you get to go see the dirt bike kids. Wow. And then there was a different one that she was playing, and something I signed up for basically ended up having me do the same game. And she was like, oh, let me guess, you got hacked. And I went, no, why would you say that? She's like, because I got something that said you wanted me to sign up. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm playing the game because I joined this thing. And she was like, I thought you weren't going to play him. I was like, that other one was boring. This one's kind of fun. So we get on the thing where we're doing her. She's got hers and I got mine, and we'll play on our phones at the same time we're doing the different level up thingies. It's kind of funny. Kind of reminds me when Gilmore Girls was on the air, and at one point Lorelai and Rory was in college, and she was in her own place when she was living with, what's his name? I can't remember his name at the moment, but she was living with him and going to college, and they both were on the phone watching their Roombas vacuum their carpet. It's messy. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to because I kept dropping the ball on things. But hey, he's a he's a mummy. He's not supposed to be pretty. He's all, old. I'll have to redo that one so you can see the. Yeah, that's when they're fun. So it's about that time, Melissa. Do you need to go pop on over to go set up for your live? And I end mine. I'm looking. It's about 3:30 my time, and you got about, well, it's a little 3:25. I'm ahead 5 minutes. They are a great gift when they do what they're supposed to do. I love my grandkids a lot. I do. I really do. It's just so, sometimes they can be a little stinkers. So that the funny part is that they'll be little stinkers, and then next thing I know, I get a phone call, and I go, "Hi, what's up?" And the only thing my daughter says is, here, talk to your grandkids. And when my grandson was little, I was like, okay, I want to listen. I want to, tell me your side, but you got to stop crying. You're on a cell phone and I can't understand you. You got to, take a deep breath so you can explain it to me. Hi, Robin. You like to come in right before I'm going to be done. Oh my gosh. So they'd be like, stop, start over, take a deep breath. Okay. And then he'll get his thing out. I was like, okay, well, when your mother, who is my child, so you are the child of your mother is the child from me. And when she was your age and she would do X, Y, and Z, this is what I would have done. He's like, wow, you're mean. I said, well, I had to be. I would, her dad was not here. So there you go. And I was like, this is what she had to do. This is what I was, I didn't have time for, such nonsense. And I was like, so maybe you need to go be thankful that you have your mother as your mother. And she's a lot more lenient than I am. So go give her a hug. Go tell her, are you sorry? Are you, upset, whatever the case? And he'd be like, yes. I said, then you need to go tell her you love her. Mom, I love you. I love you. Hey, ladies who just popped in. I'm sharing the news. I'm a diamond ambassador. I'm a diamond. Woo! I just thought it was funny. And Robin, you told me I had to paint my nails, and I got a paper cut at the same time, so I have my nails covered. But I did videos. I did a video of each little finger, and then I did all the fingers, and now you're seeing all the fingers at once. I did my fingers, and I've had this basically working on it for like 3 days, and I'm ready to change it. I'm done. Hi, Nana. I did my nails. Thank you, Nana. Hey, Nana. Did you see the news? Did you see my announcement? My announcement. I made diamond. You shine bright like a diamond. Yes, I do. I do. Because what's my thing? You can never have enough sparkle, glitter, nail polish, stamping, nail art, polish and plates, and books. Thank you. See, this is the places that you could go. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. I got my phalanges all dented, Thank you. I'm about ready to trim them down because believe it or not, if you go back through and see, and you can see in my videos where I had to cut them all down, I want to say it was what? April, May, June, April, May. I know it's only been, I want to say it's only been like 2 or 3 months. And they're already out to where I had them before I had to cut them down. They are super long. They are now at the same size as these tips, which is almost there. Line them up. And where's which one of these does people's have? No, that's not going to measure. Oh, here. So basically, I'm just past the swatching, because here's the tape for the swatch thing. I'm just past that. Woohoo! I fly, because Robin tells me I can go high. You are the wind beneath my wings. Oh, Robin, we know y'all welcome each other in. I have that tapping thing, and that's what I've noticed, that my nails got long enough that when I go to tap and type things in, I cannot do that fast enough because the nails are hitting the wrong parts. Yeah, my nails grow super fast, super fast. If you see Lisa Pierce in Melissa's group in a little bit, she'll tell you there was one time she was watching one of my videos and I broke a nail, and I'm just doing my videos along, and I want to say it was probably about 6 weeks later, she comes back and goes, "Dang, your nails have grown back to." They really do. I mean, she's always they grow fast. I know that there's like a lot of people are like, my nails never grow. It takes forever. I said, not me. They're like weeds. I gotta whack them back. And it's like trying to file them down. I got me a trimmer. I got to figure out how to go use. So I was saving my nails so I could show you, Robin. Always be here, always. That basically to go trim them down and sit there, it's like, oh my gosh. So I found a deal on a Melody Susie, and I was saving my my artwork so I could show you, and now I'm going to go take it off and figure out how to use that thing, and basically so I could trim them just a little bit and not have to sit there and figure out with the filing. So yeah, Melissa's going to pop on over and go set up her stuff. So I'm going to end mine and say thank you all for joining me and being here on my wild and wacky journey. Thank you, each and every one of you, to Melissa and Letitia and I'm trying to remember how you came in order. I'm sorry, Nana. I didn't even see you. I was like looking at the comments here. I was like trying to figure things out. And at one point they were flying by. I didn't even notice that you popped in. So I'm sorry I didn't say hello, but you know, Bailey and Robin and all of you coming in and doing all the things that you do to help me along in growing. I really want to get higher up on my levels, and I appreciate Nana. The other day, I popped into her live right before we were doing the Maniology live, and all her peoples that she was on a big thing with a lot of people. She sent a bunch of people my way. I mean, I got 50 new followers, so I appreciate that in the biggest way you cannot imagine. I mean, it was like, wow. You did a lightning one? Oh, that's fantastic. How do you like it? How do you like it? I love the lightning plate. I think it's just woohoo. I only like it less than the blossom one. So I'm sorry, but the blossom, the pretty petals one is like top. Thank you, Robin. I'm changing them. I've had these for like 3 days now, and it's like, okay, I see all the things that I want to change on it, so it's like I need to go take it all off and redo them. But thank you. I appreciate that. So in the process of things, yeah, I'm a lot higher up than I thought it was. That made it things so much easier. So Nana, if you're still here, your moderator, I didn't write down her name. I don't remember the one that needs the cuticle oils. I want to give a shout out. Send me her name so I can go follow her and I can go, hey, we need to talk about that cuticle oil stuff. Because, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I would not have these nails if it wasn't for using the cuticle oil stuff. I put the stuff on a regular basis, and then I went and cleaned things up, and I washed my hands a bunch of times. And look, you can see where they're just starting to get dry on a few of these places. But normally, I'm putting that stuff on, and and I think that's why they grow so well. And all the stuff that yeah, that's one of my favorites too. That yeah, that Pretty Petals plate. Oh, and you don't have to do much with it. And if you do any bit of a reverse stamping, it just makes it that much gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the cuticle oil stuff. I know I'm speaking to the choir when it comes to Nana, because she was saying something about, I like cuticles. Yeah, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, send me pics. Send me pics. Well, I need to go set me up a channel on Facebook, a group, so that y'all can send me pictures or questions if you want. I know that there's the Maniology one, but that one gets to be a bit, that one is so full all the time. I wouldn't see any of the, I wouldn't be able to see any of the messages. And I just figure, you know, sometimes people want to send something directly to me. So I need to go set up a page for that. I know you said you don't have any of that, but maybe if you want to go get a channel, just so you can pop off things to share with me. But anyway, so I'm going to let y'all go and do your thing, and, you know, do the little wiggle dance that you need to do. Because, you know, when you're sitting at your phone, you get a little stiff. And then, you know, go do the wiggle and the things you need to get before you pop on over to Melissa's. You know, do that liquid, do that snack, do that. They only know if you use my code. If you use if you buy stuff from Maniology's website and you use my code, which is GrandmaM, then I get credit for it. Otherwise, you can just send them an email and tell them of the sparkle. I basically have, I'm a guide on Google. So when I go places, I take pictures and I share things. And if I use a business, I do a review. So I'm fairly high up for not doing much of anything. I want to say I'm like at a level 6 or something. And I get a lot of views on my pictures, and always in my views, I say, go tell them GrandmaMiMZi sent you. And I wonder, you know, if anybody ever does it, if the business goes, who is this woman? Oh, but yeah, Maniology knows me. They know me well. They know me very well. I'm a problem child. I have lots and lots of questions and lots of issues with things. So they are all well versed of. Carol knows me like completely. And Gia, Ghia, I wish I knew how to spell her name. I swear she gets like half of my emails. Like, how you doing, Gia? Tell her I said hi. Okay. Please be kind. Do not let those who are part of the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, and they are always recruiting. So at this point, even if it's me in one of my modes, don't even let me, you know, you just say, Grandma, you're recruiting, and I'm going to have to put a stop to that. So at this point, hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back here next Tuesday and next Thursday till the end of the month. And so I think that's 4 more lives the next 2 Tuesdays and the next 2 Thursdays, because I want to say the 31st is on a Thursday. So we'll see y'all 4 more times. I have a bunch more videos coming up that I will be doing after this. I hope you have a wonderful day, a great week, and I'm looking so forward to August and being able to get the big box, save your nickels and dimes, because the government isn't going to be printing pennies anymore. Save those dollars. Bye, y'all. See you soon. I'll see you on the flip side with Melissa. Have a great day. Bye.